Hello, everyone. This is Denise with Modern Priscilla Tarot. Hello, hello. How are you? Welcome to Tarot at 12. Today and every Friday, we're going to be doing some free live tarot readings. I will be choosing randomly, of course. If donations come in, I do read donation questions first, and I do read donations in the order received. So if we do have donations, they will be guaranteed and they will go first. So keep that in mind. I did put a little comment on the chat there, so anybody new coming in, hopefully we'll be able to see that, explaining kind of what's going on. So how are you all? I hope you've had a really good week. Julissa, hello. Shumya, hi. I feel like I haven't seen you here in a while. Good to see you. Charlie Bear, how are you? Oh, great. And Charlie Bear donated. Thank you so much, Charlie Bear. Jaded Kate, how are you doing? Oh, excuse me. I'm feeling a little snuffy today. Hey, heads up. It's very cold here in Illinois, and my internet has been freezing up. It hasn't done it in a little while now, but I just want to proactively say it. If I freeze up, it does seem to pop right back. So keep that in mind if that happens. Hopefully it won't. Boy, man, in the summer, I can't have steady internet because of the rain, and here we are in the winter. I can't because of the cold. What is up with that? All right, guys, let's get going. Here today, I have the In-Between Tarot spread out. Super cool deck. I really don't use it on the show, and I'll tell you why. The way I have my little setup here, the light is not strong enough, and my 51-year-old eyes can't read. So I'm not even kidding you. That's the only reason I don't use it more often on the show. All right, so let us see what Charlie Bear's question is. Ooh, it's freezing in Ireland too, huh? It was, well, and I got more exciting news. My furnace is on the fritz. So it's 59 degrees in my house. I've been boiling water and having lots of fun until my husband gets home. Wow, yeah, it's supposed to snow here too, Charlie Bear. I don't know when. It's so cold. I can't even imagine it would snow this cold. All right, my friend, let me see what your question is. My partner, is that what you meant? My partner got offered a job with his old company. He turned it down. However, they have offered it again with other responsibility. He said he will give an answer Monday. Is it a good move? Ooh. Okay, guess what we're using for this one? Bum, bum, bum. The Deviant Moon. This is my favorite kind of Pentacles question deck. Pentacles. Pentacles is work, money, career. I always think of time as also being included in Pentacles and social media. Even though it's communication, social media, which is swords. Pentacles, you know, the way social media is such a part of our daily life, I kind of think of social media as a combo. All right. So we want to see, what about this? What about this new job with the old company? Boy, they must really want him if they're going to offer it again. Answer Monday. Is this a good move? Is this a good move? Let us see what we can see. All right. So we've got our energy card. Ooh. Sorry. See, I'm still kind of on an angle. I'm kind of digging it, though. But my kitty broke my arm, my camera arm thing. So there you go. You got to be adaptable. I kind of like the angle. It shows my cool little thing I have here. I like it. All right. So on with the show, right? Okay. So should he take the job? Is this a good move with the old company? Let us see what we've got. Ooh, okay. The energy for the spread is 10 of Cups. This is about a family, as you can see, feeling emotionally satisfied. So, you know, to get to that place where you're emotionally happy, you have to be satisfied in your job. We need to see what these are to see where it pulls in. But this is a really great energy. No matter what these are, this is saying, you know, good things are coming. So let's see what we've got. Okay, so this is interesting. All right. So again, this is our energy. It is going to apply to each of these, kind of like a clarifier. So we're looking for this happy feeling, that well-being, that family connection. And we start off here with our 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands is about the burden of success. The burden of success. Obviously your partner is successful, or they wouldn't be offering him a job. And when he turned it down, they wouldn't be trying to tailor it again to get him to say yes, right? So they must really want this person. That's the burden of success, because now from the success, he has to make a decision and take a chance, right? So here we have our death card. The death card is not about dying. Nobody worry. It is about, listen to this, it's about saying close a door. It's about saying once and for all, just saying no to start your next chapter. Right away, now I want to look at the other one too and see the outcome, but so far what I'm seeing is it seems like this might not be what he thinks, or it might not be bringing. This is the goal. We want this, and this is for sure. This is what's the strongest thread coming through in terms of what the decision is, the right decision would bring, is what we're looking for, right? Burden of success, that's why they want them. This talks about saying no, though. This says no. And then we've got our 7 of Cups. This 7 of Cups is all about well, first of all, it's about choices. There's clearly choices on the table, right? But one of the things this is about is not being able to see it. It's kind of like, sometimes it's referred to as a smoke screen. What I'm wondering, this is kind of making me think that there might be more that he may not realize, or it might not be the way he expected it. I mean, I know they're trying to make it more appealing or more duties, but I feel like this is a smoke screen, not intending, not like purposefully, like, hey, I'm a jerk and I'm going to, trick you. It's not that at all, but it's about, what? It might evolve. He was with his company for 10 years, so it's like a family. Well, there you go. That's where he's being pulled. He is being pulled toward it because he feels like this was his family. Guess what comes in with that? Feelings, right? Cups is feelings. We've got feelings that might be coming through. So here is the confusion. This sometimes implies, though, not being able to see things because you are emotionally kind of can't see. Emotions, cups. We need another one. We need more. We need more. So far, it's looking like But let's see what our outcome card is. This is the cut card. Ready? Boom. All right. All right. Well, this is the 6 of Cups. Well, notice we got a lot of cups. This is what I call the warm fuzzy card. This is kind of about looking back on things and kind of remembering the simple times and sharing the moment with friends and things like that. This totally is the coworkers and his relationship with the coworkers. I'm wondering if the changed responsibilities to draw him back in, not that they're not on the up and up, but they might not be what he's expecting. He might say yes because he wants to be involved or be close to them. The death card, though, the death card says like a need to kind of close the door and move on. So it's about a next chat. I mean, literally, look it up. That's seriously what it means. So, yeah. So Charlie Bear, let's see. Yeah, he still talks to the old staff, Charlie's saying. There's your warm fuzzy, and that's why he can't see. I bet you if he took the emotional goggles off, which he might not even realize he's wearing, he's seeing it from an emotional standpoint. What he needs to do, which I'm sure you guys have done this, I'm sure he's thought of this, I'm sure he's done much more than this, but, really sit down and break it down, like be very formulaic about it. Like, what is this going to get me? And then the new duties, how much can he trust that those will actually pan out? And again, I'm not trying to say that the company is trying to be deceptive or misleading, but it looks like an evolution. It's just not the way it was expected. And this one is the one that's saying close the door. It's the friends that is making him feel guilty maybe, or confused in the first place. Now let's do a throwdown, just to see, let me just get one more, please. One more. Is this a bad idea? Is this a good idea? take the job. What's going to happen? Ready? Let's see. Go. The Empress. Okay, so we've got our Empress card. The Empress is about well, it's about growing things. The Empress is usually a pregnant woman, and they show that to imply the growth of something. Has he been doing well in his current job? Is he doing well in his current job? Because, things that might already be growing. This is a time to nurture your things. Nurture them. So Charlie Bear, use your better judgment. You know better than me. You know better than the cards. You know. And so does he. And it's the emotions. That's what the cards are showing. It's the connection and the warm fuzzies with work. But sticking with where you are perhaps, or growing it, or maybe even just talking to them more, getting, a firm thing about what the new duties are, because that's the confusion. It might turn out not like expected. Do you see what I'm saying? Ooh, Charlie Bear. Got a lot to think about, Firm up those new, say what is the company willing to do to put that, do you get a new title? Do you get a raise? What is it that's in your contract or whatever, your job description? I'm not sure what line of work he's in, but getting that in writing, because it looks like it might not be like expected. Whoa. Good luck, Charlie Bear. All right, my friends. Jaded Kate, hey, how are you? And Julie, hello, Julie. How are you? I like how you spell your name, Julie. All right, so let's see. I think I saw another donation come in. For anybody who's new or just getting here, hello and welcome. Make sure you hit subscribe. But what we're doing right now, I am doing donation readings. Donations do come first, and then I select randomly for the freebies. Okay. So, Jaded Kate said it's buffering. Oh, you'll let us know when it's buffering. Yeah, please do. Cross your fingers. But I've been having issues since the temperature dropped. My internet does not like me. Oh, we've got a couple more. I didn't scroll down. Thank you. Yeah. Jaded Kate and Shantae. Thank you so much and welcome. I didn't see you come in, Shantae. All right, so let's get to Jaded Kate. My stomach just growled. I don't know if you heard that. Ooh, that was loud. All right. So let me see. Where's Jaded Kate's question? All right. Oh, and Julie. Julie. Oh my God. I just think that's hilarious. I love it. All right. So let me find Jaded Kate. Here we go. I found it. Just took a second. All right. Thank you again. Is Sepe purposely trying to avoid me at work? And if he is, then why? What's the reason behind it? Is it because he's trying to deny his feelings toward me? Out of sight, out of his mind? Boom. Jaded Kate, that's the first thing I was thinking. Dun, 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 dun. We are on the same track. I'm going to use manga because it is super cute. And because I like it. All right. Whoa. All right, let me get back and scroll down. I bump around so much that I don't have everything open when I'm reading the cards. So sometimes I have to take a second and catch up. All right, so Sepe, what are you doing? Are you purposely trying to avoid Jaded Kate at work? Why? If you are, why? What's the reason? What is going on, Sepe, with work and Jaded Kate? Man, I'm starving. I didn't even realize I was hungry. I guess I could have eaten, but I was busy doing I don't know what. Who knows? All right, ready? Here's our energy card. All right, so we've got the 10 of Swords. Okay. The first thing I thought of is because he's trying to distance himself because he does still want you. And if he distances himself, he's not tempted. That is exactly. He feels like the more he sees you, the more he's going to fall into it. And then he's going to shake his foundation, which even though he thinks he's got a foundation, it's already shaky or he wouldn't be worried. that it would shake it, right? I'm not worried that anything's going to shake my foundation with my husband because I'm not worried. Now, if something was going on, then I'd be like, oh no, you know, but see what I mean? See what I mean? All right, so we got to see what these are first, though, to make total sense of it. But that's the first thing I thought about. Oh, yeah. All right. So this is our clarifier. This is our strongest energy. And 10 of Swords is, you know, again, about the death of an idea, you know, ready to just not wanting to think about something, right? Here we've got our Two of Wands. This is a struggle between choices. Literally what this card means. It's an internal struggle. So something people are thinking about, but not like necessarily debating about, talking about with others. It's kind of like an internal thing. As you'll notice, he's holding the globe. That's to represent your inner world. So Sepe is debating two things in his mind. He's struggling between two choices. And then here we go. This is it. This is why he is not. I was right. Okay. He doesn't want to see you because then he is going to feel tempted by you. We've got our Hermit. This is saying somebody who wants to take time and space, a step back. This is somebody who's trying to say, all right, I'm following my own path. And how do you follow your own path? You don't get tempted by other things, right? You don't get tempted. So therefore you avoid them because you're secretly wondering what you should do, but you're denying that to yourself. And then how you don't want it in your face. So you avoid people. Ooh, ooh. Now here's the Sun card. This person, I'm going to say it. I'm going to call it. This person, Sepe, is still very much drawn to you. Very, very much drawn to you. The card, the Sun card, is all about hope, optimism, success, things like that. He is not feeling successful in his current relationship, clearly. That is why it led to where it is now, right? He needs to avoid you, to stop thinking about you, to try to create something where he is right now. He can't do it right now, or he's struggling at least, because he is still thinking about you. Yeah, this is very much trying to avoid you, to try to save himself from thinking about it too much, or being tempted, or to rock the foundation that he thinks he is reestablishing. Does that make sense? All right, let's pull our outcome card and see what more we can get. Ready? Go. Oh, again, it's a balance. Two of Pentacles. He's trying to, this is work. Pentacles is work. It is work, 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 work. He's trying to keep it balanced. He very much is tempted by you. He can't, he doesn't trust himself to be able to say no to you or to not be drawn to you. And he is trying to, because he feels like he has to, he feels guilty, who knows, whatever that is. He still is trying to get that back on track. But the more time that goes on, the more he's just balancing things around or trying to keep them balanced. It's a struggle within. It's a struggle at work. Holy shit balls. That was super clear. Oh my God. Okay, guess what? Guess what we're gonna do? Boom. Oh my God, that was super clear. That one was like you dialed in and you got the answer very clearly. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, your intuition was right on, Jaded Kate. Jaded Kate. Oh, woo, that one made me all kind of woo. That was a good one. All right. Thanks for your donation, honey. Shantae, let's get to Shantae's question. I'm going to scroll. If you haven't written it, please do so. I see you here. I'm looking. Anybody who's new too, if it buffers or cuts in and out, please bear with me. It's super cold here today and my internet isn't liking it. My internet is not liking it. Oh, Shantae, you donated for 2. Thank you, thank you. And Angie R., how are you? Thank you so much for your donation. Right now, we've got Shantae, then we have Julie, we have Shantae, and oh, here it is, and then Angie R. That's where we are at. All right. So let's see your first question. Will Shawnee and I reconcile romantically? Ooh, okay, let's find out. Reconciliation. What deck do I want? What deck? Oh, we want the Everyday Witch. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. All right. So, all right. Is Shantae going to be reconciling with Shawnee? Shawnee and Shantae. Hey, Shantae, you have a different picture now. Gorgeous. Both of them are gorgeous. But you are beautiful, my friend. All right. So, Shawnee, do you realize what you're missing out on by not being with Shantae? Are you going to reconcile? All right. All right. Hey, guys, are you liking my pick-a-cards and stuff? I've been doing them every day. I don't do them on Friday because I'm on live, so obviously. But I hope you guys have been liking them. If you ever want to give me some question ideas, stuff like that, shoot me an email, comment on one of the videos, whatever's easier, and let me know. I want to have fresh, fun ideas. All right, so let's see. Shawnee, what's up? Energy card. Oh, my God. Shantae, look at the energy card. The Lovers. Oh, boy, you get it. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Oh, my God. That's amazing. All right, so we got the Lovers here. Hold on, I can't get my dude off. There we go. We've got the Lovers. So this is the primary energy. You guys are connected. The Lovers card obviously indicates love, clearly. But it's also a card that kind of symbolizes a strong kind of soul kind of love, like a connection, deeper than like, I love you this weekend, I love you right now. You know, this is a deeper thing. So let's see what these cards are so that we can kind of make sense of it all. Okay, yes, I do think you will reconcile. I do. You've got this strong love, right? You've got a strong love going on. So that is the primary string of energy. I don't know if that's the right word. But we have our 7 of Cups. Notice, 7 of Cups. Cups is love and emotion. Our 7 is all about being afraid to make the wrong choice. This is somebody, or a card, I mean, that it indicates there are multiple choices, but not wanting to make a misstep, you know? We've got our 9 of Cups right after that. Cups again. This is all about feeling generous, feeling loving, feeling successful, saying, you know, personal satisfaction in relationships is the goal. But what's the holdup? What's going on? Why aren't you guys together right now? We got the 5 of Wands. That is why. 5 of Wands talks about bickering, bicker. I think, ultimately, I do think this is coming together. We're going to pull our outcome card. But I think what's going on right now and what these are suggesting is, excuse me, Shawnee is potentially worried about making the wrong choice, not wanting to get into things and not have it work out. The satisfaction, though, of the relationship is, and knowing that, you know, you feel in this strong love is still keeping you connected. The thing that is here, this talks about needing a way to work out the relationship. Now, you obviously broke up for some reason, right? So you have that to deal with. But what led up to that? Was it a lack of communication? Was it poor communication? Was it some kind of action on somebody's part? So once you put the issue to bed that caused the breakup, you got to look for the underlying source. That doesn't mean you're supposed to focus on it or talk about it for hours on end. But if you don't resolve that little thing, whatever it is, it'll just resurface. So this is advice for you. So this looks like a reconciliation with advice, though. If things are not fixed, it will not come to fruition. So, or last, maybe that's a better word. So let me pull up my sleeve there. Okay, so let me see what our outcome is. Shantae and Shawnee. Boom. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. This is the outcome. The outcome says we make plans well together, but we don't finish plans. We don't follow through with plans. This is what I was saying. This is coming through super strong. The reconciliation looks like that will be easy. But not resolving whatever caused that. And I'm not, again, like I said, I'm not just talking about you said this, I'm sorry, which resolves it for this moment. But what led to that, you see? What erupted into this one thing? Like sometimes you fight with people and you're fighting over the fact that somebody left the cap off the toothpaste. It has not, it's really, yeah, that's irritating, but it's not really what it's about. It's that it's about something else. Does that make sense? So this again, here with our queen says, yes, the coming together works fine. But if you don't resolve that, it's just going to keep rolling back over into this. Does that make sense? You have your strong connection, though. Strong connection. So you do have some advice. I don't know that it's coming right this second because we have the confusion. Afraid to make a wrong choice. That's not necessarily the right word, confusion. Just being afraid. But that's what we want. We want 9 of Cups. And that's what Shani wants as well. So yes. But again, you don't want to keep repeating, you don't want to keep reliving, and you don't want it to keep failing, So this says you got to make sure and follow through on things, not just be swept up in the moment of, yeah, I missed you. Ooh, let's have makeup sex. That's great, but you can't just be on that. Does that make sense? Ooh, Shantae, good luck. I hope that was insightful. All right, my friend. All right. Well, good. And thank you for your donation. All right. We've got Julie. Then we have Shantae again. And then we have Angie R. I do the donations in order that they are received, just so you know. Please write donated in the chat so that we can kind of keep track. And that way I cross-reference with PayPal. And my moderator has a way to kind of keep me organized. Jaded Kate, I love you. Jane J's not here today. I'm surprised. I haven't seen her in a while. All right. Julie. I love your name. I'm going to say it like that every time. You know that, right? All right. Maybe not. I'll try. All right. So let's see. And thank you. Mike and I are doing very well right now, at least from your perspective. Can we see how the next 2 weeks for us look? Ooh, yeah. All right. So let's see what we've got. 2 weeks. Oh, we haven't used this in a while. The Crow Tarot. I love birds. Crow Tarot. Birds are messages. Birds are our messages from the universe. The feathers are our messages, and birds are visitors and things like that. There's a whole lot more to it, and I'm not trying to pretend I know more than I do, but birds are very special to me. If Martin 958 shows up, I know Martin is also a bird person. So anyway, all right. So let's see. Mike and Julie. Mike and Julie. See how the next 2 weeks are going to look. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. All right. Did you guys ever see Total Recall, the old one with Arnold Schwarzenegger? There's a character in there who's like a robot mask person, and it's going haywire, and she keeps saying, in 2 weeks, in 2 weeks. It's not all that great, but it just reminded me of that. Like I'm that lady with the melting face. 2 weeks. All right, so let us see, Julie. 2 weeks. What are we looking at? Okay. Ooh, okay. We've got the 4 of Cups. This tells me there's going to be some focus. There is some focus. Right now, the Cups are, of course, the suit of love and emotion. And sometimes this card means like not seeing what's right in front of you. This to me, though, the first thing that popped in my mind is focusing on other things. Remember, we've read for Julie before, guys, in case you weren't aware. So I do know that Mike previously had been super focused on work and not really being communicative and, not really showing all of his emotions correctly, that's not the right word, but you know what I mean. So this to me is saying, that right now has switched. The energy has kind of shifted. So let's see what these are, because this is also about 2 weeks. So this is the 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Oh, 2 weeks looking good. And I think communication is improving. Ooh, okay. So let's go. Let's go. Knight of Pentacles. This is a knight. This is obviously Pentacles. Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles is moving kind of slowly. Again, this is not shocking, talking about Mike moving slow. This is also somebody who wants to keep their work and keep that going. Doesn't want to sacrifice the progress at work, but I think he's trying. Again, this is our clarifier. He is feeling more emotionally available. More, that's the word, emotionally available. So he's trying to go slow with work and things, keeping everything in balance. And that's a good thing because his work is important to him and his independence and all that great stuff. But he's trying to integrate you, a love, a relationship, an emotional well-being of some kind. So he's going slowly at it, methodically. Where's he walking? Look at this horse. Dun, 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 dun. Where's he walking? He's walking into the Queen of Wands. Court cards are almost always personality types. Sometimes they're about events, but personality types. We got a knight, we got a queen. This dude's going slow. We already know this is Mike. Guess who this is, baby? This is Julie, the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands has got it going on. This is who we all want to be. The Queen of Wands gets things done. The Queen of Wands takes on new things. Everybody loves her. She's got friends. She's everybody loves her. Everything she touches seems to just work out. So he's very drawn to you. He's seeing you as somebody very solid, which probably is what is making him feel like, okay, she's not trying to steal my time away from work. I mean, just to put it in simple terms, I can't even think of how to say that a little more deeply, but I think you get what I mean. And he's feeling like he can integrate that. And I think that's what he's working on. And then here we go. This is where I think new communication is coming through. We've got our Ace of Swords. This now, it took him a little bit of time. I'm not sure exactly where you are, but you're saying that you're feeling like things are moving at a nice pace or that you're getting the strong connection or whatever. And this is telling me new communication coming, more communication. That is what we need. So, yeah, I just saw this. You're communicating daily. That's because you're the Queen of Wands. You're the Queen of Wands. And he's the Knight of Pentacles, working slow, but working and walking to you. And that's because he is seeing now that this would be a nice integration into his life. You would be a nice addition to what he feels pretty secure and in control of, his work, his independence. Do you see what I mean? Ooh, let's pull an outcome. Let's do an outcome. Okay. Cut card. This is the energy of the outcome. Ready? Go. All right, we got our Six of Pentacles. This is exactly it. Oh my God, I love the tarot. Okay. It's Pentacles. We have Pentacles again. This is about helping, giving, receiving. I'm not saying that you gave him a job or something like that, but you've given him what he needs to feel like the relationship, the time, the feelings, the focus is not going to interfere. You have made him see this. Now, how have you made him see this? I don't know. Maybe you sat him down and told him. Probably not. But by your actions, do you see what I'm saying? By your actions, you have shown him. He's a slowpoke. He needs to see it. It seems, even though he's a writer, which is, I'm so excited, I'm choking, which is very cupsish. He is a very pentacle type of person. He's a very pentacle kind of person. So, yeah. So, Julie, this is over the next 2 weeks. The bottom line is to answer your question this is kind of telling us how it's going. The question, the answer to the question is right here. The next 2 weeks you're going to be getting communication and steady communication. And since you've been talking every day, that makes sense. 2 weeks looks like good communication. And we're making progress. Very much so. Ooh, Julie, that looks good. Oh, and I'm so happy to hear that. You've invested a lot of efforts, emotions, time, energy, thought. You've been very conscientious of his, needs and things like that. So you know what? I'm glad it's moving forward and it seems good right now. Yay! All right, Julie, my dear, thank you. All right, we have Shantae up next. Then we have Angie R. And then we have, oh, hey, Coco Babe, how are you? Thank you, Coco Babe. We've got 2 for Coco Babe. I just wrote Co Babe on my list. Co Babe. 2 for Coco Babe. And then we have Blah. How are you, Blah? Hope you've been having a good week. You're welcome, Julie. Yes, maybe deeper communication. That could be it. Good call. Whoa. All right. Ooh, I got excited about that one. All right, Shantae. Let's get to Shantae's second question. In the meantime, I'm going to put up Jaded Kate is so thoughtful to have put that up there. Oh, there we go. There's updated with blah. All right. So let me find Shantae's question. If you haven't written it, Shantae, go ahead and drop it down there in the chat. I will scroll and see what I can see. Because I thought I saw you write a number 2. I thought I did. I guess not. I imagine things sometimes. Ezra, Sandra, how are you? Glad you're here. Jenny G, hello and welcome, and thank you for the subscription. Jaded Kate used to have a cockatiel. Oh, wow. How awesome is that? I love birds. Love them. Kristen, hello. All right. I am not seeing it, Shantae. Unless I'm missing it, I'm going to scroll back up. I see you talking, but I don't see a question. This was your number 1. And there it is. You did it. Thank you. What is stopping us from reconciling, even though you kind of already answered? Well, let's see if we can get some more. Because, yeah, we saw the fear of making the wrong choice. And potentially because things also have not been maybe resolved at their core. Could be that. Let's take a look with the Tarot in Wonderland. And we'll see if we can get some more. Okay. Whoa. How's that? All right. My shuffling skills have not improved. All right. So what is stopping Shani and Shantae from reconciling? What is stopping them from reconciling? Where's the reconciliation? What's the holdup? Okay. What is going on? All right, so let us see. There's our energy. And this is our spread. Okay. All right, so let's see what we've got. And our energy is the Magician. Okay, this is a great energy. If any of you are into the Law of Attraction, this is the Law of Attraction card. This is the Manifestation card. This is saying anything is possible and we can create all of these things. The Magician is one who makes things happen. It's a very emotionally charged kind of card. So, let's see what these are to make better sense of it. But this is definitely a very good energy. We're wanting to know, though, what is holding things up. So this implies, good things. So let's find out. Ooh, okay. Okay. What in your relationship was one of you more dominant than the other? The reason I ask is we have our Devil card here, which is kind of about a dominant situation. It's about kind of feeling like somebody else is in charge all the time, right? Somebody else is in charge. Now, this, if it's you, well, then, you have to look at that and say, why am I, the one in charge? If you're the one feeling like he's the one in charge and calling the shots, directing this relationship, that could be why it's popping out. One of you feels the other one has more power over the other one. Yes. Then we have our Seven of Swords. Our Seven of Swords is saying, I've lost my power. I'm leaving my power and I'm taking my power and I am going to keep it for myself. Now, I don't know who broke up with who. That doesn't really even matter, because remember what I said about the problems at the core are different than the event that caused the breakup, right? If there was cheating involved, then that would be the only thing I would stand corrected on, because this card would come up for somebody cheating, and the bad boy cheating business too. So unless it was cheating, if it was cheating, then that's very direct. But if it's not cheating, it's again a loss of power, or feeling lack of power. Okay. And here we are with the Queen of Cups. Again, court cards are lots of times almost always going to be a personality type. Queen of Cups, even though obviously that's a woman, it could describe a man as well, but our queen just has a stronger kind of feminine energy as opposed to the king, who would have more masculine. So our Queen of Cups is representing one of you. Somebody was upset. This Queen of Cups is always known as the best friend, the best spouse, loves everybody, people like her, wants to make people happy. But she's very emotional. She gets upset really easily. Shantae, which one of you would you think this is? Which one of you is trying harder than the other? Which one of you is more in charge? Which one of you feels that they have all the power, and which one of you feels like they lost power? Only you can decide that. Cheating, it could come in there. This is the cheater card, but it doesn't always mean cheating. So hold on, but it can indicate cheating. Now, the thing that's really nice, and we're going to pull an outcome. The thing that's really nice is our overarching energy is the Magician. So this is saying this can be resolved. Somebody's waiting for somebody else to communicate first. That's what's happening. And somebody else is a bossy boss and may not want to be doing that. Is that you? Is that him? I don't know. And of course, no judgment, but somebody needs to look at that. So let's see what our cut card is and see if we can dig in. Boom. Anything is possible. Okay, this is our wishes fulfilled. Okay. The fact that we have the Magician as our beginning and this is our end shows that yes, this is a long-term relationship card. This is the wishes fulfilled card. This says don't abandon your dreams. Anything is possible. This talks about anything possible. We can create it. We can fix it. You guys have something going on that you just have to dig into and fix. Now, does that mean, you're going to sit and, write it down on a piece of paper? Hey, man, that's actually a good idea, but not realistic for most people. If there's somebody cheating, that's what has to be resolved. I don't see romance, though. So you mentioned, I don't know if he's cheating now. Well, but I don't see, I feel like this would be a past thing. So it doesn't have to be cheating. I want to make that clear. It could be, but the sense I got was power. That's the sense I got. Somebody is prideful. Somebody feels like they lost power. They didn't have power. They were being treated submissively in some way. And now this is how they have their power. Somebody needs their power back. We have our Queen of Cups. One of you, more likely going to be you because of the feminine energy, but it could be him. More likely you has been, really trying and really giving things in. Maybe he, I don't know, man. I don't know. Only you can answer that. Only you can answer that. But it has something to do with power. Let me do a throwdown. Give me one more, please. We need to have some clarification on this. What is the holdup? Trying to see it differently. Somebody's stubborn. That's what's happening. Somebody is stubborn, and it could be either one, but it's whoever I would think has the power. I don't know, man, but it is definitely somebody being stubborn. Somebody's being stubborn, but it is possible. The way back is there, and we saw that in our last reading too. So I'm getting it twice now, and the strongest energy and the second strongest energy both say it. Okay, so these are the events. Ooh, I hope that helped, Shantae. Oh, man, good luck. I know it's hard when you're in it, too, because your emotions kind of make your logic, I'll go out the window. You don't even know you're doing it sometimes, but it's like, whoa. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so we have Angie R. up next. Oh, and you already wrote it. You're the best. Thank you. Hello, Zafiro. Zafiro? I hope I'm saying it right. I hope I did. Dee, hello, how are you? Thank you for joining us. All right, so we have Angie up next. Anything coming in love for me? General love. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right, so general love. I always want to sing the love boat. Ooh, we're going to use modern spellcasters. Who knows the show Love Boat? From the late 70s or early 80s. I think early 80s is when it was popular, at least. The Love Boat. Okay. All right, so let me just focus again. I was singing Love Boat in my head, I have to admit. So I'm going to shuffle again. All right, anything coming in love for Angie? Angie. All right, there we go. I had to focus. I was seriously singing Love Boat in my head. Not the second time, the first time. All right. And this show's so stupid. When I was a little kid, though, I was born in 69. So I was probably 11, and it was a treat. I was allowed to stay up late and watch Love Boat and Fantasy Island on Saturday nights when I was like in 5th grade. So anyway, that's all I have to say about that. All right, so Jaded Kate, I see you. Yes, I think we are going to close the list, guys. Thank you for pointing it out. I didn't realize the time. The show is, technically it's an hour, but we usually go almost, 1:32. So I will put up my little banner. Okay. So, right now we're on donations. I am going to put this up. Okay. Of course, I'm going to do all my donation questions. And then for any of you that were hoping for a freebie, sometimes donations fill up the whole show. That's pretty much been how it's been lately, which is awesome. And thank you so much. But I know sometimes that's just not something people want to do. So please, I come every Friday at 12 o'clock and I do private readings and I do pick-a-cards like every day. So check my channel page out. Okay, back to this. So Love Boat for Angie R. All right. So our energy card is the 9 of Wands. This talks about not giving up. So anything coming for you in love. I'm not sure what your situation is, but the way it's written, I'm thinking that you might be single right now. This is talking about, not giving up. It also talks about look at your choices and make sure that you're lining up with people who line up with you. Sometimes, we get to the point where we're tired of being single. So we sometimes, let things go that we normally wouldn't. It's always good to kind of check in and make sure that we're not, are our standards, ridiculous now, or does it still apply to me now or whatever. But we have certain ideas about what we want. And sometimes we give those up when we are, wanting to get back together with somebody or something like that. Kristen, I'm seeing your lunch is almost over. I'm so sorry because I have to do them in order, honey. Please come back. It will be recorded. Sometimes YouTube takes a minute to process it and get it up. So it might not be right on, but it will be, by this evening, no later, I would hope. No, but I think it's a couple hours. But yeah, I'm so sorry, honey. All right. So let's see. So cautious, but don't give up. No giving up. Oh boy, yeah. You know why? Because somebody is coming and they like you, and it might be that they like you a little more than you like them. And I'm going to tell you why I say that. Okay, 9 of Wands. This is the energy card. So this is caution, not giving up, but checking in with your choices and making sure. We got the Ace of Pentacles first and foremost. This is a new invitation. This is not cups, which would be a real slam dunk because it would be a new invitation of love. This is a new invitation like to go out, a date, time, going out to eat, doing, whatever it is that you are invited to do. So yes, date. There is a date coming. And then here, next, we have our star. The star talks about recognition. Think of a star, a movie star, a star. That person is being singled out, recognized, this is telling me that I think whoever is inviting you out on a date is really going to be into you. They are very much into you. This clarifying it is saying that, you know what, even though you're going to be feeling like, ooh, flattered or loving the attention, and I'm not saying you're not going to like this person, but maybe this person's moving a little quickly, and maybe that makes you uncomfortable. It could be that moving faster than you're ready to move based on what you've kind of set up in terms of a timeline in your own mind. Like, you know, some people be like, okay, I have had all these relationships where I fall head over heels in the first 2 weeks and it never works out. So going forward, I'm going to make sure that we have 10 dates, you know, whatever, stuff like that. So it could be that. But I think this person is very into you, and you're cautious and you're guarded and you're checking in with yourself. I also know that because we have our Six of Pentacles here on the end. This is talking about a giving and a receiving. If you're feeling overwhelmed by too much attention, by somebody, you know, sometimes when that comes in, it makes the other person seem needy. It makes the other person, you know, stuff like that. This is talking about helping getting it back on track. I think you're going to like this person. I do. I think they're just super into you. It makes you feel cautious and being like, all right, man, where's this going? But you like this person. And with a little bit of guidance, like, you know, okay, hey, man, slow down. Or, you know, whatever. I mean, maybe not as blunt as that, but you have to help them see kind of how to split the time, how to slow it down and take it on a better path in terms of what's comfortable for you. Yeah. So you're definitely going out. You're definitely going out. All right. So let's see what our outcome card is. Okay, ready? Go. Oh, yeah. Okay. So we've got our Judgment card. The Judgment card talks about feeling reborn. Yeah, this is somebody who's going to be around. I think it starts off with it making you a little uncomfortable because they're into you a lot, or they want a lot of your time, or you're like, hey, man, you know, but I think you work that out with our Six of Pentacles, and you got to show them, tell them, whatever that looks like. And then here we have the, Judgment. And this talks about feeling reborn, feeling like, yes, you know what? We're being lifted up out of this weird little cauldron. Look at this guy or girl, I don't know, I guess it's a guy, was sitting there crying in the little cauldron. My life sucks. Everything's no good. I don't like it. And then look at, reborn, right? And so, yeah, I think this person is going to be somebody that you are going to enjoy. I think it starts off a little intense, but I think that that's going to be easily resolved before it turns you off. And I think things are going to work out fine. So somebody is coming. Somebody's coming. Woo! That's a good one, Angie. Ooh, that was very clear. Ooh, I hope that helped. I'm excited. All right. Thank you, Angie, and thanks for your patience. All right. We have Coco Babe. Coco Babe is up first. What am I doing? Let me go up here to Jaded Kate. She's always got it up here just right. All right. Coco Babe has 2. Yes. Then Blah, then Kristen, and then Manifesting Love. Ooh, I love that name. I've seen you before, I know, but I just, every time I see that, I'm really into the law of attraction. So I love just that it says manifesting. But anyway, let's see what Coco Babe's questions are. Thank you for your donation. Oh, you're very welcome, Angie. Oh, and she wanted Kristen to go first because of lunch. Awesome. Well, thank you, you guys. That was so nice. Aw, you guys are the best. I love you. All right. So Coco Babe and Blah have all let Kristen go first. Thank you so much. This is the wonderful group that we have. What is your question, honey? Oh, thank you. Jaded Kate got it. It must have been early. All right. Who will call me first for procurement position? Samsung or Toyota? Ooh. Okay, Kristen. Let's do, we're going to, we're going to do Deviant Moon, and I'm going to do this a little different. I am going to have an energy card and an outcome, but I'm going to lay down the cards into 2 rows, 2 columns. All right, so who's going to call Kristen first for a procurement position? That's a tongue twister. That's a tongue twister. Are we looking at Samsung or Toyota? Samsung. Now, Kristen, is it Kristen or Christian? I hope I'm saying your name right all this time. Okay, Samsung, Toyota, which one? Okay, here we go. We're going to put Samsung. Oh, excuse me. My God. Samsung or Toyota? Samsung, Toyota, energy. Okay, so let's take a look. What's going on about this decision? Boom, there you go. 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups says, you know what? You're kind of not, you're unsatisfied. This might be why you're looking for a new position. Maybe you're unsatisfied with where you are. Maybe you don't have anything. Maybe this is something you need. But this indicates being dissatisfied with what's going on a personal level. So you, but it also implies that sometimes it's about not wanting to see what's right in front of you. Clearly there's confusion because you're trying to debate. Obviously you asked the question, you know, so, but it's more than that. I think it's kind of, do you have one of them that is looking pretty much more obvious? And the obvious choice, if you're not going with the obvious choice, it's because you're really secretly wanting the other one. Sometimes we know what we want. We just don't know how to make the decision. Boom. Okay. Woo. So I realize it's kind of a tight thing, so I will pick them up. We've got Samsung. We've got Toyota. Okay. So Samsung, this is about being kept out. Samsung, you know, it's Pentacles, so this is work, and this talks about being shut out. I don't even know how else to say that. That's pretty direct. This talks about being shut out, and it's 5, and it's being clarified by another 5. So this is about halfway through your journey anyway, on terms of the scale of where you want to be emotionally and at work. The 5 of Cups is talking about being upset, talking about, you know, not feeling good, not feeling good. So I'm thinking already, without even looking at this, so far it is looking like Toyota. Okay, so let's see what we've got over here in the Toyota column. All right, the 4 of Swords. This is about thoughts and ideas. This is about taking a moment to rest, step back, and really look at the situation and take a different path. It's like about saying, all right, I'm assessing the situation. I have X, Y, Z. Now, what am I going to do with X, Y, and Z so that I can take some action to go forward, right? All right. So we've got that there. And then look at this. Oh, my God. We've got the Queen of Wands again. Queen of Wands, this is the, everybody wants to be the Queen of Wands because she is awesome, except for in this card, she's got 2 boobs on one side. Don't care for that, but she's very cool. She knows what's up. Oftentimes, this queen is referred to as the CEO. Work, 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 and work, 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 work. Now, obviously, it's not Pentacles. That's really work, you know, related. But the Queen of Wands, Wands is about growth and effort. And this is about somebody who's continually growing. So it kind of seems like you'd have more of an opportunity to grow at Toyota. Samsung looks like, I mean, look at this little dude isn't hearing anything because he's plugging his ears, isn't he? He didn't hear much. And this is very clear. The artist has done a good job. It's about saying, hey, let me in. And they're like, hello out there. I'm keeping my door shut. So and I will pull an outcome, but it looks to me like Toyota is going to be the one. You know, we specifically asked too, who will call first, who's going to want it. I'm still going to say that. And does it seem like Toyota makes the most sense for you if you really think about it? All right, so let's see the outcome. Boom. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, this talks about a good luck, wishes fulfilled, not wishes fulfilled, an upturn in your fortunes. It talks about taking a chance, and it talks about unexpected money coming in. This card is also a card that shows short-term work. Does that apply to your situation? Because, you know, it's a position, so I don't know if it's contracting, a contract or of some kind or what. But again, the outcome is saying it doesn't have to be short-term, but it's just one of the things that is pulled in with this card. The main point I want to make, though, is saying this is about, you know, things coming around, things turning. It's the wheel, right? The wheel is always moving. And this talks about having kind of like an upturn in fortune. Take a chance. That's what it is. Take a chance. That's the word I'm looking for. Ooh, yeah. So it is looking like Toyota. It looks like Toyota, my friend. Well, I hope that helped. I would love to know what happens. If you feel comfortable, you know, please let me know. And if not, don't feel like you have to share. But I am always curious as to how things work out. Oh, thank you, Kristen. I hope that helped. And thanks for your patience. And a big thank you to Coco Babe and Blah for letting Christian go first. That was very nice of you. Okay, so Coco Babe. Coco Babe has 2 questions, 2 donations. Yes, Jaded Kate, rest and reconsider. The 4 of Swords is all about rest, reconsidering, relax, refocus, you know, all those things, the 4 R's. All right, so let me find Coco Babe. Okay, I am not seeing it. Here's the list. Unless it's on the bottom. Yep. Right when I say I can't find it, there it is. All right. Thank you, honey. Can you tell me if my ex is spying on me? I know he's trying to find a way to return. Oh, sneaky McSneakerton. All right, spy. We're going to use the Zombie Tarot. Zombie Tarot. What's going on with Coco Babe's ex? Is Coco Babe ex spying on her? He is trying to find a way back. Is he spying? Sneaky McSneak. One more. Okay. All right. So let's find out what the ex is doing. Sneaky, sneaky, sneak. All right. Dun, dun, dun. I have to keep pulling up my sleeves. I'm so cold. I have 2 sweatshirts on, 2 hoodies. My house. Come on, man. All right. So our 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups. Now, Cups is love and emotion. So that's important to note. The 8 of Cups, though, it does talk about kind of walking away and trying to find something better. But look at this card. Look at her looking back there. Ooh, did I leave something behind that was just as good or better? I don't know why you broke up or who broke up with who, but this does imply, and it's the strongest energy, that, yeah, somebody is looking back and saying, did I make a mistake? Can I get her back? You know, whatever the scenario was. Looking back on it, you know, ready, walking on, but dragging their feet and kind of like, oh, should I go back? That's, to me, a person who would be checking stuff out. Oh. Okay. Yeah. All right. So we've got our Page of Cups. The Page of Cups. Cups again. Love. The Page of Cups is kind of about the beginning of things, meaning kind of inexperienced, kind of immature energy. And our Page of Cups, he is often somebody who has those feelings. He's Cups. He has feelings. Everything is, you know, that way is all there. But he's somebody who steps back and watches. What? Steps back and watches. I want a clarifier on that one for sure. But that looks like a kind of like, yeah. Let's keep going. We've got our 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups is oftentimes it has a social component, meaning, you know, not necessarily like, hey, I'm out dancing at the club social, but it's about saying, I want you to come in here. I'm trying to invite you in. I don't know if the spying might be on social media, but again, something that is involving, you know, people. It doesn't have to, like I said, it's not like, oh, there's a party, can you come over? Could be, but it doesn't have to be that. But yeah, it is implying personal satisfaction with relationships, wanting that, and kind of trying to pull you in on the Rider-Waite. You know, this is a guy sitting in front of like cups on a, like he's having a party, like he's like, everybody come to my party, I want everybody to be with me and be my friend and like me and drink out of my cups. Six of Swords, this talks about you know, sailing away in the night, trying to get somewhere better, going slowly, because there is a lot going on. There's look in this card. There's a lot going on. There's zombies trying to pull the boat. She's got some kind of fire flamethrower thing, and they're trying to have this cute little boat ride, right? And there's a lot going on, though, right? It's hard to focus on each other, right? So this implies like baggage, carrying your troubles with you, kind of thing. I definitely want to clarify on that, though, because it looks like yes, but I want to see for sure. I want to get a little more if we can. So is he sitting back? Is he spying on Coco Babe? Another page. Oh my goodness. Somebody's a little immature, maybe. Not sure, but it sounds like it. All right, we got another page. This is Swords. This is clarifying our other page, which is standing back, feeling like emotion, but standing back and looking. And we've got our Page of Swords. This page, he gets excited about things and he does things to say like, I'm super excited. Let me just jump in and do that. And he doesn't think of the consequences. Does that make sense? The court cards of the Swords are very much power people. They love to get it done, stuff like that. But they're super excited and they don't really think of the consequences. Like, look at this dude. He's like, I'm going in that room. And you can see the shadow. If you can see that, there's obviously a zombie in there they're not even thinking about because they're too excited to get in the room, right? So it's the same thing. Let's pull an outcome. I'm leaning toward yes, but let me see what the outcome is. Ready? The cut card is the outcome energy. Go. The King of Hazards. Okay. So this is somebody, yeah, I think your ex wants to be with you. I definitely think that. Feeling as though, look at him all tied up in that chair, right? Feeling like his hands are tied. Obviously, you aren't speaking because otherwise there'd be no need probably to spy on you. Even if you are maybe speaking, it's not going in that direction. I don't know what your situation really is, but it's not moving. So this person is looking. This person is looking, sitting, hands tied, quietly. Look, you can even almost imagine, like, I don't know if it's social media that you're thinking about, but that's the first thing that comes to mind for me. Anyway, you can almost see him. He's like in an office chair. It's like he's sitting at his computer, isn't it? Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Coco Babe. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes. I think he's interested, and I think he's just handling it a little immaturely. And again, I think he wants you back. 9 of Cups. But yeah. Woo! All right. Thank you so much, honey. Let's get to your second question. Oh, good. I'm glad you thought it was good so far. That was awesome. All right. So let's see. Oh, hey, Asia. Thank you for coming. Thanks for donating. Yeah, we do need to end the show. So it is closed, but I will refund your donation unless, of course, you're just wanting to donate for the show. But let me know. I'm assuming you'll probably want a refund. So just let me know. No problem. And it's usually instant. Okay. Thank you. All right. So Coco Babe's second question for her second donation is general reading for the month of February. All right. So what's coming up in February? We are going to do chakra wisdom. Chakra wisdom. If anybody is smart about chakras, you might be able to get more out of this deck than me. I have a very basic knowledge of chakras. But maybe that will change. Maybe I'll learn more. But I'm sure the colors and the imagery goes along nicely with chakra wisdom. Like the name of the deck. I didn't even do that on purpose. I didn't. All right, let me focus here. General reading for Coco Babe for the month of February. All right, we don't. All right, Asia, thank you so much for understanding. I'm here every Friday live, and I do a lot of pick-a-cards and cool stuff. I upload every day at 12. So go ahead and hit subscribe. That way you can check those out. And I will refund, and it's usually like instant. So you'll have it right back. Thank you, honey. Okay, let's go. Whoa, there we go, too low. So we're looking at February. Ooh, 7 of Cups is your primary energy for the spread. 7 of Cups is, well, first of all, we got cups going on. So something feeling good. It's often about love and relationships. But even if it's, we'll see what these are, but this often talks about an emotional component to anything. Our 7 of Cups talks about choices. Choices. Are you in the dating realm? Now that you and your boyfriend or Mr. Spy aren't together, are you into the dating scene right now? Looks like choices coming up that have something to do with love and emotion, right? So let's see what these are first, though, before we get all ahead of ourselves. Oh my, February, yeah. Are you dating? Are you dating right now, hon? Coco Babe? Are you dating? I have to know. It's killing me here because it really seems like you are. It really seems like you are. I'm just going to tell you, I'm dating, but not really. You just want him to be honest. Ooh, okay. You got some choices coming up, honey. You got choices. Choices, you know, you're saying you're not really dating, but technically you're single and you would like your boyfriend back. Okay. I do think he's spying. I do think he's watching. I do think he wants that from our last reading. This is telling me, though, that emotionally, choices, sometimes this card is talking about being afraid of making the wrong choice, you know, but other times it's saying you have multiple choices in front of you. That's why I asked about dating. The other one that made me ask about dating is the Wheel of Fortune and the 4 of Cups. We got, I'll explain as we go, but since that's not really what's on your mind right now, unless you're going to be stepping it up on the dating scene, perhaps this is, you know, not wanting to make the wrong choice. Let's play it out. We got our Sun card. This is awesome. This tells me that you are hopeful. This tells me that you are optimistic. This tells me that you're looking for things to go well. It's almost like, boy, if this were the zombie tarot, it would really drive it home. It's almost like lifting out of the things that aren't working and flying up into the sunshine. I mean, that kind of a card. That's actually what exactly it looks like on the zombie tarot. But that really speaks to me. So you are very hopeful. You have the right attitude, and whether or not that means getting back with your ex or moving on, either way, you do seem to have the right positive attitude to try to make that happen. Our Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune talks about sometimes having something new come in, like a lucky break. Look at her now. She is not the magician. The magician is very similar in the artwork here. The artist in this deck has made her, look at her. She's got all of the different suits, the cups, the swords, the pentacles, the wands. Oftentimes the magician is who you see like directing that, and that means to start it. Well, in this deck, the Wheel of Fortune has it, and you know why? Because she can create anything. The spinning of the wheel, that's why I asked if you were dating lots of people, because, or in February, if you're planning on dating, because this talks about, you know, creating things like that and having the wheel spin. But one other point I will make is that it also sometimes talks about it coming around, coming back around and coming back around. The only problem with that is when you're riding the wheel, going around and around and around and around, that means the good, the bad, the whole picture. It's just coming and coming and coming and coming. Now, your ex is for a reason. Don't know why. But clearly, you know, if that's going to keep resurfacing, that'll be why. Or if there's just a mismatch in some way, you have to get on the same page about it. You know, those kinds of things have to happen in order for you two to be together and stay together, right? Now we've got our 4 of Cups. This 4 of Cups is telling me that there is something right in front of you that you are not looking at, my dear. Cups is love and emotion, as I said, and relationships. It's all about that stuff. So this Four of Cups says that, you know what, I have things I'm not seeing. Look at, she's looking over here. She's not even seeing that one there. She's too focused on one thing. This one, notice it even has like white light shooting off of it, right? She doesn't even looking at these. She's just looking at that one. Honey, honey, honey. It is looking to me. Let me see what you're saying here. You have a new guy. Sorry. That I've been talking to a lot, and we are starting to get more serious, and I'm scared to move on with this new guy and my ex come back. This is saying that I'm choking. Oh my. I talk so much that I seriously choke on my own spit. How do you like that? Ew, that's TMI, right? Okay, back to this. This is implying that taking a chance, creating something new, the wheel of fortune spinning would be trying new things. Because of the artwork, it's about creating things as well. This is you looking at your ex and you're not seeing all these cups because you're still focused on your ex. That's you. You're afraid of making the wrong choice. I'm sorry, I'm talking super slowly because I'm afraid I'm going to cough again. Afraid to make a choice because you don't know where it's going to go. You're riding the wheel with your ex. You ride the wheel, right? Up and down. Do you want me? Do you not want me? Do I love you? Do I not love you? Wah, wah, wah. Riding the wheel. Okay, so. Wow. Okay. Maybe that's a sign, honey. I got all choked up, literally. Okay. Cut card, outcome card. Ready? Boom. Oh, my. We got the Nine of Cups again. This is saying this has a little bit of a social component to it. It's about inviting people in. It's inviting people in, honey. This is talking about, I think you should explore. The cards are saying, you know, you should explore that. You're not seeing other people because you're so focused. Now, why should you be on hold waiting to see if the ex is going to come back, right? The ex is going to either come back or not come back. One or the other is going to happen. If you are sitting, okay, I used to call it being the doll on the shelf. If you're the doll on the shelf, imagine yourself as a doll and you're up on the shelf. And here comes the ex. Hey, that doll. I love that doll. Take down the doll. Let's play with the doll. Yeah, I love the doll. Oh, I have something else to go do. Ooh, I want to go do something else. I'm going to put this doll on the shelf, and it's going to sit there until I'm ready to come in and play with it again. Don't be a doll on the shelf. We'll do a throwdown card just to see, because I do see that, that last reading, he is looking, and he does. I think he is interested. So this is February too, by the way. We did call it. So give me one more. If I don't choke to death, we want to see one more about what is going on with. No, you know what? I'm going to do it. I know you didn't say it, but I'm going to. All right. New guy, old guy, new guy, old guy. Boo, doo, 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 new guy, old guy. Nine of Cups. What? Oh, you know why? That was my energy card. I didn't take it out. I shuffled it up again. Darn it. All right. That doesn't count. I forgot to pull it out, and I got it again. That's actually kind of telling, though, because this is the new guy for sure. So a new guy we got. You can take that or leave it, because I didn't pull it out. So that was my fault. Take it or leave it, but that's actually kind of a message that it's strong enough to come through twice. So I kind of think we should keep it, not leave it, but let's do this just in case. New guy, old guy, new guy. New guy is the victory card. Victory, Six of Coins. Old guy. This looks like there's something could stir. It's about an Ace of Coins is all about it's Pentacles. So it's about a new opportunity. This is more about everyday life. This person, and and guess what else? I always include in the Pentacles social media. I never knew for sure if you think spying on you on social media. But I think that, I don't think it would necessarily be a no for old guy. but it is saying you might want to give new guy a chance. You might want to give new guy a chance. And coming from me, Denise, not the cards, from me, do not be a doll on the shelf. If he's coming back, he'll still come back. And not to be sneaky, but sometimes when jealousy comes in, it makes people move. Just an observation. That wasn't me saying do that, or, because don't hurt the other guy either. But if you're not really fully invested in this other guy, or at least giving the other guy a chance, think of that. You don't want to just rebound somebody. That's not fair to them or you. You know what I mean? All right, my friend. Good luck. It's on social media. Boom, boom, boom. I knew it. I knew it. I love the tarot. Holy crapola. All right. We got blah. Up next, we got blah and then manifesting love. And then we're going to be wrapping it up. Martin, how are you? Oh no, you lost your cryptocurrency for the second time. Oh man, I don't know enough about it, but oh good. So you said you think you have it back now. Oh my God, that's terrible. Martin. Okay. Last time you spoke, he was telling you he liked your pictures, Coco Babe says. Well, all right. Okay, blah has a new job in February. How will the verification and references check go when I start my new job in February? Awesome. Ooh, and you have an update on the house. What happened? Ooh, what happened, blah? Type it while I start shuffling. Yeah, Martin, that is awful. I can't even believe it again. It happened. Oh, man. I don't know what to say, man. Ugh. You know what? We're going to use Edgar Allan Poe for Blah's question on the references. Yeah, you've had a bad experience, Martin. They do it after you start, so you don't know what will happen. Okay. Well, do you feel like you have anything in there that you wouldn't want somebody to see or what they would say? I would hope, obviously you choose your reference, so you wouldn't give a reference over some, somebody you screwed over. Let's find out what the cards say. How will the verification and reference check go for Blah? New job in February. They're going to check. You know what, honey? They must be pretty sure that you're going to work out. They're doing it in February, so what? So if you start and then the reference check came out badly, they'd be like, what, you're fired? That sounds weird. Oh, no. All right, so let's find out, though. Let's see what we got. Oh, I think I'm finally done choking. My God. That was terrible. Sorry, guys. Especially Coco Babe. I was coughing all through Coco Babe's reading. Okay. Energy card. 9 of Wands. Boom. 9 of Wands. Okay. So we've got the 9 of Wands. This talks about not giving up. This talks about, look at him. He's protected in there against, anything. These wands are the suit of effort and growth, right? So he's in there. He is protected from all of that. This is Edgar Allan Poe tarot. So obviously the imagery is going to line up with Edgar Allan Poe stories. I don't know what story this might be depicting, but obviously there's some kind of weird devil in the sky. I've never seen that, but in this deck, how interesting, because it's saying like, no matter what's out there, it's not going to touch you. It's not going to touch you. And let me see what you said. They did say contract will get terminated on contract. Oh, so if they come back badly, they would terminate your contract? Wow. All right. Well, it seems like a lot of wasted time on their end when they could have just simply done it sooner, but whatever. Okay, so let's see. Oh my. Oh my. Yeah, you're going to be just fine. You are going to be just fine. Nothing's touching you, right? You're on your weird little rock there. Got these scary things. You're not getting touched here. You're not giving up. You're fine. You're protected. And then here we go with our 3 of Cups. This is about a happy situation. Cups is emotion and love. Now, I'm not saying you're going to be in love with your boss and, that stuff is, no, I'm not meaning that. But I'm talking about the emotional satisfaction, the emotional place where you're feeling good. This also has a social component, this one in particular, because it is the Three of Cups. Now, as you notice, they're celebrating. They're feeling good. Celebrating, feeling good says, you know what? Yeah, it looks really, really good. So this is awesome. This is even more awesome. And I'll tell you why. It's the Nine of Pentacles. I say this all the time, but I will say it again. If I had to write one word to remember what this card means, it would literally be success. Notice it's Pentacles. Pentacles is work, money, career. This is looking mighty, 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 mighty good. Now, we've got our Seven of Cups. Notice it's cups again. So this is talking about kind of like emotional with all the cups. I'm thinking it's very much going to be satisfying for you. That's what I'm trying to say. The Seven of Cups talks about, you know, having choices. We were just talking about it a reading or two ago. I don't know if you heard that, but the Seven of Cups is about choices and sometimes not knowing which to choose. So I have a feeling like when you get in there, you might have some things like maybe you have different areas that you have to work on, but you're not sure what to focus on first, or you know, whatever. I'm not sure what kind of line of work you're in. But this is not about, you know, whether or not they're going to have good references or not. This might be about how you're feeling, you know, at work. The success, I ask specifically, how is it going to go? The references and the verification. Success, celebration. Nothing's gonna wreck you. Nothing's gonna knock you off your rock in the middle of wherever the hell that is. There might be some choices. Let's see what our outcome card is. That'll help clear things up and summarize. Let's see. Ready? Cut card. Boom. Judgment. Okay. Judgment. Now, the first thing you might be thinking is, oh no, they're going to be judging me from this. But no, this is talking about somebody who feels reborn and feels like lifted up, the freedom of feeling like things are good. You know, this is saying, you know, even being judged. Who's judging you? Your new person, your new boss, you know, calling. How did blah do at the, you know, what would you say? You know what? They're only, and I know this because I was a recruiter and I also worked in HR. I've done a little bit of everything. And they're only allowed to ask certain questions. And it's, did they hold this position? What was their title? And would you hire them again? So technically, that's all they're supposed to be asking. But anyway, this is just talking right there. You're going to be judged, you know, by calling. What's the reference, you know? And the judgment is positive because it's a rebirth. It's starting. Oh, no way, blah. You're in IT. Guess what? I was an IT recruiter. Oh, now I wouldn't claim to be able to use the correct vocabulary anymore or to know enough because I haven't worked there in probably about 10 years. But I used to be an IT recruiter. Yeah, and if you went through an insurance, or I mean a staffing agency, that's the staffing agency that's going to call your references, even for contract work, So again, I don't work there. I don't know. I don't want to pretend I know something I don't, but from my experience, that's what it was like. Yeah. So it looks like they're going to be good. Let's get a yes or a no throwdown, because this is saying, yeah, I don't even think we need a throwdown, but just for fun. King of Pentacles. Pentacles is work. You're the king, man. You're the king. Yeah. It's going to be fine. You're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. Tell me about your new house. Tell me about your new house. Awesome. Well, good luck with that. It looks like that's all going to go smoothly. It looks like it's going to go smoothly. And you know what? When you start, you might need to have, you know, sort it out as to what prioritize, you know, stuff that you already know. But that's no big deal. That's no big deal. It's kind of expected anyway. All right, my friend. Good luck. All right, manifesting love. You're up next. And this one is our last reading for today. The show is ending. Oh, Anna Lynn, thank you so much for coming and for the donation. I'm so sorry. Yeah, we are wrapping it up, but I am here every Friday. So please be sure to stop by. The list gets cut off at around 1. So, because my show really is only 12 to 1, but I do obviously do all donations, but we do cut it at about 1. So, thank you. All right, manifesting love. I found your question already. So let's see what we've got. Is Aquarius going to or wanting to meet me for a date? Ooh, okay, let's find out. Let's find out. All right, what do I want to use? What do I want? What do I want? Ooh, we're going to have Wizard's Tarot. All right. Blah says, now you start the mortgage application. It's moving. You got the memo sale. Blah. That is awesome. Oh, the cards are smart. The cards are wise. The cards knew it all along. Oh my gosh. You got it, Blah. Remember when you first started asking, it looked like there was nothing available, and the card said that somebody was going to back out, and that was going to be yours? Yeah, Blah. Okay, manifesting love. What's going on with Aquarius? Are you wanting to meet up with manifesting love for a date? Okay, we're looking for a date for manifesting love. Let's find, oh man, you know what we want? We want the Knight of Cups. We need the Ooh La La card. We need the Ooh La La card. I want to see the Ooh La La and the Two of Cups. Those are two that I would want to see for a date. I was going to die if I flipped it over. Ooh, okay. Sorry. The Six of Cups. Now, Cups is love and emotion, so we're on the right track. This is the the kind of the warm fuzzies. This is the warm fuzzy card. This is about feeling good. This is about kind of feeling at a place of freedom and stuff like that. We need to see what this is here to make sense of it, but we're on the right track for hoping to get a good answer. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so warm fuzzies. We have, and again, this will clarify each of these. Our first one in the spread is the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords gets super excited. The Knight of Swords is excited, powerful, smart, good communicator, makes things happen, but he often doesn't really think beyond the excitement at first. So this is somebody who's excited and rushes in, but the second part or the not plan B, phase B, the next level, it's all focused on that initial excitement. Does that make sense? Okay. So I'm thinking this person is, which court cards are typically representing a person, is going to be running in, wants to say something, manifesting love. Feeling the warm fuzzy is why, because hey, I'm either attracted or I've been told good things, whatever. Here we've got the Four of Wands right after that, and this talks about success. This is our card that indicates like the beginning of something. I do think, yes, you are going to get contact. I do think that you are going to have a date, but I think you are going to maybe be thinking differently about it. The Four of Swords is a thought, and this is somebody who is taking a step back and kind of reevaluating, somebody who's trying to think of what to do. Yeah, I'm thinking that you might... yeah, I think they want to meet you. I think the date will come. This could either indicate just the feelings of feeling comfortable with each other, but it also, since it clarifies this, it also could mean is you're comparing it to somebody, him to somebody, or her, Aquarius, to somebody in your past. So he or she, might not meet up with what you're match up to what you're expecting or what you're used to or what you're wanting. I do think the date in the excitement is going to be there and it's going to start off, but this tells me you might not be all on board with it after it gets going. And this might be why. Maybe there was a time in the past, like a relationship, stuff like that. Or maybe it could be just simply that you're like, I liked it better before you. You know, it definitely has an energy talking about things in the past. So it is the warm fuzzy card, but it, like I said, it implies things in the past. So reevaluating, taking a step back, thinking differently about it. Now, don't go into this thinking like, oh, the card said I'm not going to like you. Because then guess what? You're going to look for reasons not to like this person, right? So don't let this change it. But just be prepared, you know, that, you know, when we're excited about dating somebody, swords, excited. So, and I've done this, and I know everybody has. We oftentimes overlook things that sometimes otherwise we might be like, yeah, you know, or I don't like that, or because, you know, we're into the moment. We're excited. We want to feel warm and fuzzy, right? So again, it doesn't mean, you know, go into it thinking, geez, you're going to be a dud. No, not at all. But it says, just remember to have your clear eyes. Don't just walk into it. If you go into it super excited and not having clear eyes, then you'll be also the one going, what in the hell am I doing now? Right? So that's what it means. So don't set yourself up, though, for it to fail just because the card said that is something to watch for. All right. Outcome. Boom. Oh boy. Yeah. New beginning. We've got our Fool card. This says trust your intuition. It says don't make hasty choices. The Fool, this is actually, I have a lot of decks, and I think this is one of the only ones I have where the Fool is actually sitting on the cliff. Usually they're standing up and not looking down. They're looking out and like, where am I going? And obviously then they're going to step off, right? It's a new beginning. It's having that confidence and all that. But it also is a card that says don't make hasty choices. Don't walk off the cliff without looking. So this is actually saying more to you than it is about Aquarius. It is saying take off any emotional goggles that you might be wearing. But sorry, because we can't always see clearly. When we are having emotional glasses, what else is emotion? Excitement. Excitement's an emotion, right? So, you know, you might need to be, this might indicate that you need to maybe you're the one who's super excited. You know, maybe you're the one who's going to, you know, somebody's super excited and somebody needs to chill out, take it back a notch. But the opportunity is there. So, yeah. So I'm going to say, manifesting love, that yes, I think Aquarius definitely is wanting that. We got our warm fuzzy and feeling good about things, helping others, you know, wanting to give. But the excitement, well, wait a minute. Before we get to the excitement, here's the foundation. There is a foundation. These are swords. This is communication. This is the excitement. This is about taking a step back, saying, okay, what am I doing now? And then here is saying, you have an opportunity to make something new here, but you just can't jump into it too hastily. That doesn't mean you shouldn't still go. It just means don't go into it hastily. With all this excitement, I could see why it'd be like, you know, let's get married, or can I see you every day and text you every 15 minutes? You know, stuff like that. I'm just making that up. But do you see what I'm saying? Ooh, so I do think, yes, you will go out on a date. And I think that might lead to more dates. That's why we have our Four of Wands. And then you might be thinking about it like, ooh, I don't know. Do you see what I'm saying? Ooh, manifesting love. It looks like Aquarius is thinking about you. Warm fuzzies, for sure. And it's good to have that excitement. It's not that it's bad. Of course, it's awesome to be excited, but if we're not making our choices based on slow moving, which nobody likes, who likes patience, who likes going slow? You know what I mean, though? It just doesn't work out that well in the end. But I do think so. Yes. You're welcome, manifesting love. All right. So let me just review the chat so I know who we have to give donations. We have Anna Lynn L. And the last one was who? I just saw it. Martin, life is weird, isn't it? I thought I just saw it. I don't see it now. Where did it go? Anna Lynn. And isn't there one more? Am I missing it? Jada Kate, do you know who I am? Oh, Asia. That's it. Thank you. I figured it out by scrolling. All right. Asia M and Anna Lynn L. I am going to do refunds right after I get off of here. In the meantime, I want to thank all of you. A huge thank you to you, Jaded Kate. You are always so helpful. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that I had the chance to see all of you. I miss you during the week. It's kind of weird for me still. I'm so used to being here every day. So I'm so glad that you guys are coming back to see me. I love reading for you guys. Make sure that you're checking out my pick a cards. I do one every day. So that way, if you need a reading or something like that, or go on Fiverr, I do them for like $5. $5. So check it out. Of course, everybody be safe. Watch out for that nasty coronavirus, please. And let me check. I thought I saw another comment. Martin is saying, could you pull a card? Charlie Ward is right. I sure can, Martin, because I didn't click off and because I am in a mood to do something. All right, so let's see. Let's pull a card for Martin. Is Charlie Ward right? Charlie Ward. Or is Charlie Ward right? We're using the Witch's Tarot. Is Charlie Ward right? All right. Charlie Ward. Are you right? Boom. The Magician is a trickster. The Magician is a trickster. The Magician, he is the Law of Attraction card. On the positive side, he makes things happen. He manifests things. But on the dark side, he is a trickster. This is telling me no. That's somebody is somebody. So let's find out, though, if that's right. Because it could go the other way, meaning let's manifest things. And let's say, King of Wands. King of Wands, he's awesome. He's like the CEO of the company. Him and the Queen of Wands are like the power couple. They are awesome. I don't know what this is about, but I do want to see more. I'm sorry. I can't just do one sometimes. 5 of Wands. Okay, so there's a little bit of back and forth looking like new things can come about, but something is not on the up and up. There is some kind of dishonesty going on. The King of Wands says, I can make anything happen. So not sure who's going to be making it happen. Is that you? Is that Charlie Ward? Somebody feels pretty confident they can make things happen. The 5 of Wands coming up next says that there is some back and forth coming up about something. There is back and forth. Sometimes it talks about fighting, but a lot of times it's talking about butting heads. It's about having to do a lot of extra work, maybe being inexperienced, things like that. I'm not sure what Charlie's about, what's going on, so I can't really elaborate on it other than that. But that one's a trickster, the first thing that came up. So give me one more. Is Charlie Ward a trickster? Charlie Ward, are you a trickin'? 9 of Wands. Interesting. Okay, 9 of Wands says be cautious, but don't give up. Be cautious, but don't give up. Charlie Ward is talking to people who will make mass arrests. Well, I hope those arrests are deserved, and they do happen. Yeah. Oh, man. Well, I don't know if that was helpful or not. It kind of pulled a little bit of stuff in. And maybe it's him talking to tricksters, Could be that as well. All right. I'm so glad I caught it, Martin. All right, my friends. Thank you so much for being here. I have enjoyed seeing you all. I will be back next Friday. Thank you all for coming. Have a wonderful rest of your day.